Recently, I was forced to slow down in a way I haven't in years. In July, I got really sick, and although the physical experience of this was not fun, it turned out to be the biggest blessing I've received this year. But more on that later. I'm going to read you a journal entry that I wrote back in May, and I invite you to listen to these words and notice how you relate to them from the perspective of your own life. Tune into how they make you feel without judgment. Today and every day, I create with my words. My words are spells, casting their magic onto every aspect of my life. Yet it is not only the words themselves, it is the energy behind the words that matters most. This is the spell I am casting. From this day and every day moving forward, I choose to take great care of myself. I choose to rest when I need to. I choose to nourish myself like a queen. And the deeper I care for myself, the more blessings and abundance I receive, and the more I have to give. When my body, mind, and soul are well nourished, I am deeply focused and efficient with my work and art. I attract support effortlessly and abundantly, and I'm able to support those who I love in return. I am so supported. Thank you for the balance and beauty in my life. Thank you for the sensual experience I get to bask in. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the planted seeds that grow into strong and fruitful trees. Thank you for the deep blessings. My creations are blessed by the wonder of the stars, the kiss of divine source, and the purity of my heart. This was a channeled piece of writing that came through me during my time with Isis Indria in Nevada City. The intentional, ceremonial, and sensual way she lives her life activated something deep within my soul. If you haven't seen that video, I recommend watching it once you're done watching this. Reading these words from my journal 3 months later, I am aware of how this spell has actually become real in my life, but not in the way I expected, because it took me getting really sick to finally slow down and prioritize nourishing myself and feeling good. I wrote these words and cast this spell, but I did nothing about it. I continued to live in a fast-paced way, running on the hamster wheel until the universe decided to give me what I wouldn't do for myself. I love when it rains, especially in the summer, when I can sit out here and journal and drink my cacao and listen to music and listen to the rain and just be surrounded by this gorgeous, purifying water, the wind blowing. It's just magic. Today is a really special day because it's the Lionsgate portal. This is a day to really get clear on who you want to be, what you're calling in, the path that you are walking, and to manifest, if you will, to create your desires and bring them to fruition. It is a powerful ritual and ceremony day. I am actually leading a women's circle Lionsgate portal ceremony later this evening. I am so excited for this. I have been feeling so called to facilitate more ceremony, ritual, more experiences. Last night I was researching Lionsgate and I was channeling the ceremony, and it was like, woo! It got so clear as to what I meant to share, and it's gonna be so juicy, you guys. Unfortunately, I can't actually document that because it's a closed container. I don't want cameras to be involved. The ceremony itself is going to be very sacred and private. I'll also be taking you with me throughout my day today and what I'm doing. To me, this day is an all-day ceremony, and what I'm awakening to is that every day is a ceremony. We can make our life a ritual, that we can create beauty and a sensual experience of reality every day if we choose to. I feel like I've been so resistant to it for so much of my life because I've been so conditioned by the masculine and the hard work and the sacrifice, and now I'm finally just breaking free. And so you guys are witnessing a big transformation right now, because moving forward, the videos are gonna probably look and feel a lot different than they have. Although I love so much of what I was creating, and they're gonna be elements of that still, I feel like this next chapter is really an opportunity to create more arts and to express my heart and to share that in a deeper way than I ever have. So let me know what you guys think about that. Comment your thoughts on all of this, because this is uncomfortable for me to create something that's so different than what I've been creating, but all I know is that it just feels damn good. Part of my activity today is to make a bunch of walnut milk for tonight's cacao ceremony. I'm using some amazing cacao that I brought back from Costa Rica from the Bribri tribe. They led a cacao ceremony at the first Skylife retreat. It was really special. I brought back a ton of cacao. I'm gonna be using that tonight for our women's circle. Walnut milk has been my go-to plant-based milk these days, and I owe it all to this little guy, the MioMat. It's kind of a funny name and a cute little funny device, but this thing has changed my life. I'm not kidding you guys. Like, I used to buy nut milk, and the stuff you get at the store is kind of disgusting. Like, they put a bunch of fillers in it. Walnut milk has been my go-to. Walnuts are super good for the brain. I mean, they even look like little brains. Look at this. Nature is neat. It really gives us a lot of information if we pay attention. You're gonna be amazed when I show you guys how this works. It's so easy to do. I just do a couple scoops of walnuts. I don't even have to soak them before. I do like 3 to 4 scoops because I like my walnut milk really creamy. And then I pour in some water up to this line. It kind of shows you where to fill it up to. I'm gonna select the raw milk option. I press start, and in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna have fresh walnut milk. It can also make soup and smoothies and porridge. I'm not formally working with MioMat. I'm not sponsored by them. I just received this as a Christmas gift and became obsessed with it. So I signed up for their affiliate program. If you guys are feeling as excited about the MioMat as me and you wanna try it out, there's a link in the video description to my affiliate link. The only caveat to the MioMat is it's really loud, but it's only loud for like a couple minutes. I can hear it churning in there, and all of a sudden it's gonna sound like a bulldozer. Ah! Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's not my favorite sound.
Do you like it?
I love it. You could even play for yoga classes.
Yeah,
you could play
100%.
for ceremonies.
Yeah,
if you come to the retreat, you can play at the retreat. I just need to give a big shout out to this gorgeous being behind me. It's like a piece of art. I mean, are you kidding me? The way that it grows out and expands, and then there's this big mama just holding it down in the middle. How blessed am I to be sitting here right now? Thank you, Goddess. It's incredible. It's pure magic. So I've been thinking a lot about what I want to say in this video because there's so much that has transpired, and I feel like I've been going through a vortex of a quantum leap energetically, spiritually, and there's a lot for me to share with you guys, but my intention here is to just talk openly, honestly, and let the words flow from my heart, and that this video may be of highest service to all of you who are watching. This has all come from this process that happened a few weeks ago when I actually came back from Mexico and got really sick. I was in the jungle. You guys probably saw the video. We were in the underground cave system with the Mayans who had us drink the cenote water. How are you sure that it's safe drinking water?
This water, how it gets here is by dripping through this limestone, the world's best filter system.
Yeah, it turns out that wasn't the best idea, so I ended up with a pretty gnarly parasite. And I kept getting this fever that would come back. Every night I would get a fever and a pounding headache, and even when I started to feel a little bit better, this fever just wouldn't go away. I was really concerned at first because I had gotten bit by a bunch of ticks in the jungle. I was exposed to a lot and I didn't necessarily know what it was. So I went to the ER, I went to urgent care twice, trying to get to the bottom of it. They ran a bunch of blood tests and weren't able to detect anything. After doing a lot of research and kind of like noticing my symptoms and just with my own bodily intuition, I'm like, damn, this has to be parasitic. What I did to get better was pretty extensive. I did a parasite cleanse that I'm actually still in the process of, and I've been doing a lot of different detox protocols. All in all, it's worked incredibly. If you're interested in learning more about that process and the parasite cleanse, I made a video on my Patreon, link in the video description. When I got sick, I knew deep down there was something beautiful at play. I knew that it was for my highest good. Even though it sucked at the time, I just knew this is for my highest good. And I kept saying to myself, this is a gift. Thank you. So much good has come from getting sick. First of all, it forced me to slow down. I couldn't do anything but go inwards and reflect. Secondly, it has gotten me in touch with my gut in a more intimate way than I ever have been before. Third, it has allowed me to prioritize my health and well-being in a way that I never have before. It has reminded me of why I started this channel in the first place, which was to inspire all of you to live your healthiest, happiest lives. And it was so much about health and well-being. Through getting sick, I've been reminded of that. And in this next chapter, I really want to bring that back into the videos and make that a priority because it is so important. It reminded me that when we don't have our health, we don't have anything. Like, our one desire when we're sick is to be healthy. And when we are healthy in mind, body, and spirit, we can do so much in the world. We can be of better service to our communities, to our loved ones. We can be a better service to ourselves. We can achieve our dreams. We can create so much when we feel so good. So the whole point of this story, and what I really want to leave you with, is that everything is happening for you. Everything is an opportunity and a gift. It becomes a gift when we believe it's a gift. And the thing about the parasite sickness situation is that it was the gift that kept on giving. Because of that, I ended up manifesting this incredible leadership retreat that I never would have gone to had it not been for getting sick. I feel like a magnet right now. I have been getting more views on YouTube behind the scenes from past videos in the last month of not posting at all than I have in the last year. Money's just coming to me without doing anything, and I haven't been doing anything. I've been prioritizing my energy and how I'm being. And so I'm being reminded again of how important this is, how critical this is, and I'm really excited to share more of this journey with you throughout these videos on this channel because I know that I can be of service that way, and I hope that these videos will continue to support you on your journey. It's been such a good portal day so far, and Yeah, it may be confusing if you haven't been in this space or like you're new to woo. I was so resistant to like woo-woo stuff, but it just made my life so much more fun, so much more magical. I'm connected. I just feel more like myself, and I'm witchy. That's the truth of it. I am. I'm wooey and witchy and woo-woo and wonderful. There are gorgeous birds all in this yard, so let's see if they're gonna let us get a close-up. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, look. I can't get over how cute this little bird is. I mean, look at her. Beautiful your tail is. This bird is so precious. This birdie has just been sitting in this same spot for like 20 minutes. Just chilling, and I feel like I need to stay until she leaves because I just want to know what happens. She's so cute. It's like she's sleeping standing up right now. I know some people believe that our loved ones who have passed, or our ancestors, can come to us in the form of an animal, and I don't know if I believe that. I don't know how that works, but I would love to believe that that's possible, that the soul of my grandfather could show up in this bird and communicate with me via the bird, or the soul of my Nana could do the same with a butterfly, or I would love to live in a world where that is possible. I haven't shown you guys a lot of where I come from or my family or where I grew up, and I think there's part of me that just really wants to keep that part sacred to me, and I don't want to share so much of it, but I also have this desire to connect with you guys deeper, to let you in more on what's the truth and what I'm going through and where I've been and where I'm going, and just like be a little bit more open and honest about everything in my life, and rather than just give you guys these like fully produced videos that I love making. You know, I know that I also have a desire to just connect with you deeper and to share videos that allow me to express my heart a little bit more. I don't think I've ever shared this before on my channel, but my nickname is actually Birdie. My family calls me Birdie. My mom, my dad, my brothers, they all call me Birdie, and this has been going on since I was about 6. And so I have a special relationship with birds and birdies. I love being called Birdie. It just connects me back to that inner child who ran through this grass and used to make up imaginatory worlds in these trees, and I want to experience that again as an adult, because I don't spend enough time outside. I don't spend enough time anymore in that wonder of nature like I used to, and I want that back. I want that back. I'm on the way to do some errands for the ceremony tonight. It is now a gorgeous afternoon. It's going to be a gorgeous evening. Hopefully we have a magical sunset for our ceremony. I'm feeling so good. We got both the coziness and the purification of the rain, and now the gloriousness of the sun. It is a good day. My car is in Los Angeles, so I'm borrowing my brother's. It's definitely an old man car. It was my grandfather's, and now my 18-year-old brother drives it, and I love it. It just reminds me of my grandfather so much. It is honestly my #1 role model in life. He's amazing. Ralph, shout out. It is a sauna in here. I gotta get the AC on. Let's go. We are at an adorable health food and wellness store. I'm looking for Blue Lotus tincture and mugwort. We are gonna activate that third eye tonight, so I want some Blue Lotus to open up the portal. Unfortunately, they did not have what I was looking for, but I did get another herb called motherwort for bringing on my menstrual cycle because it's been very slow. And I got this gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free, refined sugar-free muffin. It's made with squash. We're gonna go get flowers, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find the Blue Lotus. I hope so. Unfortunately, I could not find Blue Lotus. I probably would have had to go to Salem for that, but I didn't have time. I went to the market to get sunflowers for our ceremony, and I was craving salt, which tells me that I'm most likely dehydrated. I sweat a lot today, and I have not been drinking enough water or replenishing with minerals and salts. And so I was in the market and I grabbed this bag of avocado oil chips with salt and vinegar. Oh, they're so good. What I've learned about cravings is that they're purposeful. In this case, my body had a craving because it was missing something. It's just a lesson and just a signal that, you know, to not let my body get to this point where it's ravenously craving something, to give it what it needs before it gets to that point. It's just about time for us to head to the ritual. Oh, yes. Oh, this feels so good. It is 11:30. I just got home, settled into bed, got all cuddly and cozy. My ice roller going, and it feels so good. I have my retainers in, by the way, so I might have a little lisp. The ritual was incredible, and we had such powerful, amazing women. I was wanting to document at least some of the ritual, but it just wasn't the vibe. Even the before and after, I was like, I got there and there was just so much to do and to prepare, and then we had this lovely dinner afterwards, and like I just didn't feel like turning on the camera was the energy. So sorry you didn't get to see any of it, but it was spectacular. We built an altar and everybody put something special on the altar. We had beautiful sunflowers and crystals. I guided us through a journey that included meditation and breathwork and channeled writing. And then we had a sharing circle. We had a little dance and embodiment practice overlooking the ocean, which was really, really fun. And then we had a lovely dinner where we talked about girl stuff like sex, and we dove into deep topics like gender roles and like women's bodies and patriarchy and the witch wound and all sorts of stuff. And it was just such a powerful, magnificent evening, and today was just such a good day, and I feel so grateful and so blessed. It's been a journey to kind of feel this way consistently. I think no matter what life situation we're in, so much of how we experience this reality is being created by our thought patterns, and those thought patterns then translate into feeling, and it really is up to us to consciously decide how we want to think and feel. I'm seeing the benefits of the continued self-work that I've done, and it makes me happy that it actually works, because there were times when I didn't think it worked. But it's like going to the gym. You don't see results overnight. You gotta keep going day after day, month after month, year after year. And that's the same way it is with mindset and the spiritual path. I hope that this was beneficial to you. I hope this was supportive to you and of service to you. Please let me know in the comments if it was, and if you want to see more videos like this and what you want to see more of that will be of support to you. And if you're wanting to connect with this community on a deeper level, we do have a Discord where there's lots of conversation happening about all of these topics that we love to chat about, and we run online events through the Discord. So the link's in the video description if you guys want to join us. Alrighty, beautiful people, I gotta get to sleep. I love you all so much, and I think it's time for a new outro phrase, because this is a new chapter of the channel. So maybe you guys have some ideas, let me know. For now, I'll just say goodbye, and I love ya.
Easy, let it come, let the sister sun hit ya. Easy, let it